Looking for the perfect pepper grinder to spice up your kitchen game? In this video, we review and compare the top pepper grinders of 2025, featuring. Okay friends, let's see top 6 best pepper grinders review.
Number 1.
FinaMill Pepper Mill and Spice Grinder. Pepper isn't the only spice you need to grind in the kitchen, but most pepper mills make it a huge pain to switch from one ingredient to another. FinaMill is here to change that. Its interchangeable pods pop in and out of a battery-powered base, so you can switch from pepper to salt to coriander to cardamom with no cleaning required. The generously sized pods can hold an entire jar, providing extra spice rack storage. The FinaMill produced a fairly uniform grind in testing, though a few big chunks made it through on finer settings. It's also a bit annoying that there's no indicator on the bottom of the pod which direction goes finer and coarser, or where you've set the texture on the scale. On top of that, you only get 2 pods with this starter set. If you want more, you must buy extra FinaMill pods separately. The electric part of this grinder and its pods are easy to clean with a wet towel, though they're not dishwasher safe. Pros: interchangeable pods let this battery-powered grinder switch from pepper to salt to any spice you like with ease. Cons: there's no clear indicator of where you've set the grind texture, and the set only includes 2 pods.
Number 2.
Creuset Pepper Mill. Creuset is known best for its enameled cast iron cookware available in lots of eye-catching colors, and its lightweight ceramic grinder comes in 11 bright hues to match. You control the grind size with the Creuset by simply turning the metal knob on top. Despite the lack of a clear indicator for exactly where you've set the dial, the mill produced consistently sized grounds during testing, from superfine to coarse. The glossy exterior is easy to clean with a cloth, but we should note that it's not dishwasher safe. After 3 months of long-term use and a couple of refills, it's still working just as well as in initial testing, too. A minor issue with the Creuset Pepper Mill is its relatively small capacity for its size, though it's doubtful in most home cooking situations that you'd need to grind more than a full ounce of peppercorns at once. That's enough to coat an entire homemade pastrami. The major issue is its high price. This is an expensive grinder, especially for a manual model, but it looks great on the dining room table and works well.
Number 3.
True to its Männkitchen Pepper Cannon name, this mill shoots out ground spices that are extremely consistent in size, no matter the setting. Its quick, powerful performance is balanced by a sleek, stylish aesthetic that makes it fun. The Männkitchen also has one of the largest capacities of the models we tested. It can hold a full jar of peppercorns with room for more. This may be a manual grinder, but it'll plow through pepper faster than some electric models. The precision-milled aluminum parts turn smoothly and easily. The texture adjustment is levels above any other machine, with a dial that clicks into places in any of 60 separate options. I've been using the Männkitchen for a few months now, and I truly am impressed by its power, says Associate Editorial Director, Dana Faucia. I've always liked the physicality of grinding my own pepper, so I've never purchased an electric one for that reason. However, this thing has such an impressive output that you'd think it was electric. I can season an entire turkey in under a minute, which is something I've never been able to say about my past mills. It's more than double the price of any other model we tested. It's incredible, looks fantastic, and is likely the last pepper mill you'll ever need, but that price is pretty wild. However, it makes a seriously thoughtful kitchen gift for a home cook.
Number 4.
Cole and Mason Derwent Pepper Grinder. Though it wasn't the flashiest model in the lineup, the Cole and Mason Derwent Mill checked all my boxes. Its flat top allowed for a comfortable grip and good leverage while twisting. It had preset grind sizes that went from flour fine to perfectly chunky. It was one of the quickest grinders I tested, and it milled a teaspoon of pepper in just 19 seconds and 30 turns. The transparent body made it easy to tell when peppercorns were running low, but that didn't happen often since the mill could hold over 1/3 cup. When it was time for a refill, it was relatively easy without crossbars blocking the opening. It could be a little stiff to twist, particularly on finer settings. When moving from coarse to fine, I had to clear out any chunky bits in the burrs before it could adjust. The lid didn't screw into the base, so it could pop off if the grinder was lifted by grabbing the top alone.
Number 5.
Black Rain Peppermill. After I used many manual grinders, this high-quality electric mill was a relief for my aching wrist. It was not only easy to operate but also fast. It cranked out a teaspoon of ground pepper in only 15 seconds. It had 5 simplified grind settings ranging from almost floury to peppercorns broken into quarters and fifths. Unlike the Cole and Mason Hampstead electric mill, which uses 6 AAA batteries, the Black Rain can be plugged in and recharged. It never needed it during testing though, since it can grind for 6 to 8 hours on a single charge. The first 2 settings produced fine grinds, but the third notch and up were pretty coarse. I wish there had been one more setting between the second and third levels for another medium-sized option. Though I loved how fast this grinder was, it could be too much if you just want a pinch for a personal serving. I'd recommend grinding in a separate container until you get used to its output speed. It is also quite pricey. Number 6. I was skeptical when I first received the HexClad HexMill Pepper Grinder a year ago. I got it along with the cookware set. It was tall and heavy, and I wasn't sure the geometric design would be comfortable to grip. It seemed over-engineered, but I filled it up with peppercorns and gave it a try. Fast forward a year, and it's the pepper mill I reach for daily. What gives? There are a few important things when choosing a pepper mill: how easy it is to adjust the grind size, how comfortable it is to hold and use, how fast it grinds, and its capacity. And, much to my surprise, the HexMill delivers on all counts. It features a bottom catch basin you can grind into or remove to grind pepper directly onto food. The grind adjuster is a simple dial that can be pushed toward coarse or fine. While it might not be as nuanced as some other pepper mills we've tested, I still find it easy to home in on the size I want. Once that's chosen, I give a quick twist to the smoothly rotating knob, which has nice torque to it, and out spritzes pepper. It's fast, efficient, and delivers a fine powder as readily as a chunky grind. One of my favorite things about the HexMill is its capacity. While I also have and use our top pepper mill from Peugeot, it's great. The capacity is 35 grams of peppercorns, which I blow through in a week or 2. What can I say? I like pepper. The HexMill, on the other hand, holds double that at about 70 grams. I can go even longer without a refill. When I do need to fill it up, it's as simple as pressing the button on the top and the knob pops off. It has a wide opening too, so peppercorns funnel neatly into the mill rather than scattering across my countertop and floor. And while yes, it's a pricey mill, it's also incredibly durable. I've knocked it off the counter many times, and it's sustained nary a scratch.
Thanks for watching.